Cause it's in your body. I know you're gonna stay.
Okay.
Maybe, I mean, it depends. Like, if they're trying to get more of like a non-keying type of like understanding of the game, maybe like seventh or
Oh, my mic was muted. Okay, my stream crashed. My mic was muted. I feel like shit, so I'm just gonna let BOLTZ teach the class today. Enjoy the lesson by one of the best pros out there. He is one of the best fighters in the game right now. Let's just hop right into it.
I mean, all the games from game 4 to 8 were pretty good.
Okay.
Maybe, I mean, it depends. Like, if
I'm gonna chill. I'm
they're
just
trying to
gonna
get
let
more of
him
like
teach
a
it. I'm out.
non-keying type
Deuces.
of like understanding of the game, maybe like seventh or like the seventh game, but
Mhm.
we were basically keying a lot.
Mhm. I mean, I know that when there is like last time when there was Muzz with Reed with me and stuff, they like to watch like how you guys key and ask like from tips. Yeah, we can see both. We can see both.
Yeah, you can watch
Um,
like game 4 then, because
yeah.
that's probably high elo.
So you guys can see and ask BOLTZ every question. So as usual, you guys don't interrupt the VOD. You keep your question. I have the chat next to me. If someone has like a big important question, then we do that. But then yeah, BOLTZ is gonna explain more about what he does about like fighting and all of that, and then I'm gonna lead more about like what they do, like why they do it, and ask him some question about like what he's doing exactly, like why and stuff. But yeah. uh Okay, so you're landing Doomstar, you said? Wait, I'm gonna put the sound
Yeah,
down. Um, yeah. Is BOLTZ fragger? Yeah, BOLTZ is more fragger, yeah. I mean, Epic Well is not a hard IGL except he changed. Did he change or?
nah, it's not really hard IGL.
So that's like, so what we mean by hard IGL is like more players like Acorn or like who else is more like this? Booga is like kind of like this.
Rise,
Rise, yeah, exactly. Nah, Bryce
yeah,
is
even
not.
Bryce.
I don't know. I feel that you were speaking a lot though with Bryce, no?
Uh, I think so, but Bryce is like he's more of like an IGL, I think, than like anything else.
Mm-hmm. So there you go. Yeah, Bryce X. Yeah, we know Josh. Josh trying to type Bryce X and you cannot type it. Great. Okay, so let's
Yeah,
see. Go ahead.
we're just going for bunker because it's always good to have good guns and opens,
Mm-hmm.
especially for like holding height or even taking height. Like I have like a gold AR and a purple pump now. It's like literally the best fighting guns you could have.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. I'm doing great, GKs. Thank you, bro.
Right there, by the way, like I wasn't trying to actually chase the solo. I was just trying to grab dashes real quick because those are really good in fights and rotating or whatever. So definitely there you don't chase the solo because it's better just keep the bunker and make sure no one else takes it.
Yeah, and you don't want your teammate to get seen as a solo as well. So, and if they see that's a solo, then yeah. For
Yeah.
people that wondering, because I know that the question gonna come at some point. Yes, you guys have to carry the flare gun. Yes. because I know that this question gonna come up for NA people. So yeah, that's really OP, and you should all carry it. Both carry or just one? One is enough. I don't know if someone can take notes. Okay, so there they just beach people away from the bunker. Make sure that they get it for sure. You think it's worth it in solos? Yes. Like the item is so OP. Like the item itself is so OP. This is having 6 scans from the medallion. That's the same. Plus you can do damage with it. It's very, very strong item. Okay, there we're gonna pass a bit because I mean there's nothing much happening. You killed the solo? Oh, what's up? Yeah, you killed the solo.
Mm-hmm.
Who's your draw for tonight? Whale again?
No, I'm playing with Rapid.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Did you guys see the shield bubble plus balloon? Yeah. Well, I think it's too expensive. It's taking too much of a slot for 2 slots for that is too much, I would say. So what's your options for trio right now? What are they looking like?
Probably like Rapid, and then Rapid and Acorn are the only like 2 IGLs I want to play with.
Okay.
But I don't know. I was supposed to play this cash with Acorn, but I decided to play with Rapid. It was looking dumb, but Rapid will win anyway.
I mean, you're more friends with Rapid than with Acorn, no?
Yeah, 100%.
So like that's more like a friend thing, like which makes sense.
Yeah, it kind of is, yeah. I mean, me and Rapid always play good together. We got second, and first in the eval yesterday too. Like every tournament Rapid and I have played, we've only played 3. We've earned in, and like we top 5 all of them. So I think we're pretty good.
That's cool.
It's just nice having like a fighting IGL, like kind of like a Vico Flixie dynamic.
I mean, I don't think that Vico and Flixie are much of IGLs, to be honest.
Yeah, I know. But the thing is, Rapid's a better fighter than either of them, and so am I. So
You're a better fighter than who?
Flixie and Vico.
Oh, you think that you're a better fighter than Flixie and Vico?
I am. I mean, they're all right. EU is pretty bad now, can't lie, but I think it's gonna be good again next year with trios. I swear, so many people just went NA, so the regions became like worse.
Super laggy.
Yeah, your screen share is a little laggy.
Okay, I'm gonna start again. Is it fine now?
So, yeah, it's good now.
Okay, so we stay in the building. Make sure that we reform. We're chilling. Keep a bit of prio on the team behind us.
Yeah, this is Epic Will's call. Somehow worked. We're baiting a big pot here.
That's tagged. This guy got fucked up. I mean, he got lucky, guys. He's never doing that. I've never seen him do that in a month and a half. First time ever.
You're gonna have to boot up the global VODs real quick.
I'm joking, buddy.
Right here, I think we saw these kids like EMPing or like trying to EMP us. like if anyone's carrying EMP or shield bubbles, like you just know they're shambles. So
Yeah.
we're just taking like a, and if they're shambles, they're probably also bad. So we're kind of just taking a quick fight,
Yeah, I mean, makes sense.
get a few kills.
I mean, if you can get like 3 kills on kids that you think that are bad, there's no reason for you to don't.
Hmm.
I mean, I don't think that's a really high elo game.
Yeah, I don't know. We might have gone elo bugged or something, but
I know I don't see anyone.
yeah,
Like, there's most likely bad players. There's
yeah,
Shap.
chatting.
I'm not even sure that's the right one. Like, why would you play with Unreal Johnson? I don't fucking know who that is. So yeah, I was in the game. Oh, oh,
Probably just like 2 or 3x this. I think it's just us like rotating here.
okay. So they tried to go as soon as they can go. Yeah, they're really stacked. They're really stacked. Okay, so they positioned themselves on edge. Keep the prior though, like they still have priority on few teams. That's very important. And that's something that's BOLTZ and I spoke a lot in globals as well. So like that's something that he understands well,
Hmm.
even if he's not idealing. So yeah. Do you fly in the place to go in Dallas?
Yeah,
Nice. So you're in Dallas right now?
yeah.
Oh great.
This Cash Cup was like my first day in Texas.
Do you go inside or do you wait when you rotate? What?
Mm, I mean, it kind of depends, but like
Most likely you
this
want to go not inside,
earlier,
but as early as you can. No, that's not the Evil Cup. This is last Cash Cup opens. Previous one. But yeah, you want to go most likely as early as you can. Obviously, you will not go insta like a donkey without scouting and just go to die. But like if you have the opportunity to go, then you go. That's the most important part. But you never want to be the latest one because if you're the latest one, then it's dead. Come on, guys, watch the VOD. Stop fucking around. No, you're good. I know that you guys wanna ask things when you see a pro, but try to stay focused up on what we're watching instead of like asking these things.
yeah. To answer the question, I do know who he is, but so
Do you guys go over games? I mean, that's what we're doing right now. It depends what top you got. If you got a good top, yes. If you got no, if you got a bad top, no. So we look from. We got. I mean, we got like purple scar and gold dog. So low key, like just looking from. Nah, Lennon. This is the same for everyone. This is the same for everyone. If you guys did a good top, we watch. If you guys didn't do a good top, then we don't watch. Otherwise, everyone gonna watch, and then we have to watch 30 people. So why would I choose you over someone else? You know. Got top 800. Is that good? I mean, it's not good. It's not disgusting. It depends what you're used to, most likely. Okay, so they you kind of claim I make people understand that you're an I. Still have dashes too.
mhm.
So they have
And pulls up the mountain, so we just
yeah,
play it early.
yeah, that's a good call. Tons of mats. Nah, that's not that deep. Like look, like there they establish the high ground, so no one can take it. Like this is literally really good because of the fact that there's the mountain, it's pulling up, and yeah.
Even if we had half the mats we had right now, this would still be a good play because it goes up the mountain. So basically, once you're up there, almost no one can take it from you.
Like how can like you guys need to think in the other way. Like how can someone take high ground for them? Like from them. Like what are the options for them? There is literally none. So like they just have to stay aware, spray second eye, find second eye, spray it, find third eye, spray it, find the team that is like the most tax spray, and then nothing can happen to them. Like look, like do you feel that they got annoyed a bit, like a single second there? Not at all. I mean they're doing mistakes though on like on the way that they're typing on eye. Like they shouldn't be typing like this. Like in the middle of everyone is like kind of pointless. You wanna be more on the side. So like there, that could be like a reason that why they lose. I like if someone is like ramping below them, like for example there, Vasquez, if they don't pay attention to them, then they can just like stay straight below them and then just like fizz, pump, and then they're fucked. Exactly, that's a blind spot. So like there, the game could go bad, but I mean, they just like they just have been aware of the people on straight below them, so that's not that deep. But yeah. You always prefer to type on the side than in the middle of everyone, because then you block more off angle from people. They have cap armor wall, like good mats. That's really good. See there, the fact that they're on the side, there's literally no one that can actually like be a threat for them. You see, like now they have the entire angle just for them, and they can see the entirety of the game, like easily. Like it's literally so easy for them now. He has flashes, so you have time. He has time to play. That's good. So like, can you tell them like what are you thinking about when you're in this spot? Because like I think that's a big question for most of the people that like doesn't know like how to
Like
play hide and all of
at
that.
this point in the game, like right here.
Yeah, like what you do, like
I
what
mean,
do you think about?
like if I know we're really stacked, like Epic One Height has like a full tarp, good mats, like max deals right here. Like one person should stay high so we can't get it taken, and I think the other person should just be a little lower so that if someone does look up, they can like go for pumps and like make sure the other person doesn't get chopped out.
Mm-hmm.
Like and also here's just kind of like going for kills too at the same time and just playing it safe. Like I'm only playing double edits. Like I can't really die here unless I take a 50-50. So like I think like if it's like a grand finals game or something, I think it's better to play double height. But like here's kind of an opens and it's good to just play for kills and stuff.
I mean there is no moment except now
Yeah.
that you could have died. I mean the one before as well was a bit like scary, but I mean you kinda instantly baited it, so it's fine. There
Mhm.
that was a bit more risky. Could have went wrong easily, but I mean still have your dashes as you're chilling. Was that the real end? I don't know if you keep playing the game, bro. Not gonna lie. Hey, pick his meds. Yeah, 3 meds and 6 flashes. So you see, that was not risky at all for them to take height that early because it's just keep pulling up mountains, and this is the easiest way to win the game. Like nothing can happen to them. Like there, I don't think that BOLTZ um had a single at a single moment that he was worried about like, oh fuck, we can lose the game, you know. So I think like when this is a zone pool like this and you have really good mats, like establishing I and claiming it is really good, like all the time. There's no reason why you wouldn't do that. Literally none, especially when you have good mats. Okay, guys, do you have any question about this game or about like how BOLTZ is fighting or like um I know that he's really good at side angles, so if you guys have questions about like side angles or like how to peek and all of that, like especially since he used to have like not good ping and still perform, then it means like he's doing something right, you know? Yeah, Dayan is not there. I don't know. It's fine. What if someone is trying to contest high ground? I mean, you just spray. You just spray. Like that's all you have to do. You just spray, hip fire, second eye, and as I said, like the threads. So what I tell you is the same, as I told BOLTZ when he was on eye, which is like hip fire if you want to pressure, ADS if you want to kill. Make sure that you focus second eye, the wood, people are fighting, and people that are like most likely the most established, right? So like I think you guys know about this already. I mean, Boris, if you have something else then you want to add on this, I don't think so, but if you have something.
Yeah, I mean, it's not really much. Like that game specifically was just kind of like textbook. We
Mm-hmm.
pulled up a mountain. We kind of just built up. I think we probably have other games where we might have gone fought for height, or it didn't pull up a mountain that you could probably like actually see in a more realistic scenario how you would
Mm-hmm.
play height.
But then what would you do if you like if someone is like starting to fight you for like if you do a mistake, like what are the answers that you can give them, like a small tip that you use or something like this?
Well, if you like made a mistake and like both and the team is on height, like both of them, and then your teammate also lost height too, I think it's better to just give it up and then look back for it later in the game. But
Mm-hmm.
like just build fighting it, in my opinion, is just dumb because even if you do end up killing them, like all it takes is for a team to look front from while you guys are like build fighting on backside, and you guys will just lose height and then probably just die. So like, if you lose height, don't grieve for it, but you can definitely like fizz down and then come back for it later. That's what
Yeah.
I'd say.
And the other thing that I didn't say about like when he dropped, I checked it after because of Whale had mats, but basically you never want to drop if you're the one that has like the most mats, okay? So like you want to make sure that your teammate has the mats and then you drop, right? So like
Yeah, yeah,
150, 200 mats for you is enough to go up, down and up easily, right?
yeah.
So this is something really important. Do you ever feel nervous dropping on draws and being in a position where you could throw the game as a solo?
Nah, not really, because like there's nothing to be nervous about, honestly. Like you're not really even the one getting pressured. You're the one like pressuring people. And the one thing is like you could literally be like a 20 HP solo and people will still be scared to even fight you because they just immediately think like, oh, it's high ground. Like we can't mess with them, so they're just gonna like hold all their builds and stuff. So you should definitely be the one who's confident because there's gonna be the other people who are just scared to fight you if anything.
Yeah, exactly. And like it's really hard to throw the game except if you did what he did like at the moment that he almost got caught, but otherwise like if you play the entire time as he played, except the small mistake that he did, then it's impossible because how are you supposed to lose when you have double edits on people when they have to edit on you if they want to go out? So you most likely have the first shot every time. You decide if you want to like reset or no, bait or no, like you can do whatever you want. So like you're the one that's controlling the situation. So I don't see how you can throw the game except if you're actually like trying to go for a full piece as he did, like full clip, and then you just get fucked. That's most likely what could have happened when you almost got caught. But that's the only thing that could happen if you do that, or die by fall like a fucking drone. But I mean, yeah. What's your thought process through the end game? It's a glitch. I mean, you just stay on eye and make sure that you pressure people, and then yeah, that's like what he is doing. So he's thinking about, okay, my teammate has the white. My teammate has enough mats to stay hide? Yes. If not, then I go give him mats. If yes, then he's chilling. Do I have white? Yes, no. If I do, I give it to him. If I don't, then it's fine. Make sure that you have like things to go up and down if you need, and make sure that you have like a fizz or like fast healing or something like this. Then yeah, that's about it. How do you approach mid game fight, BOLTZ?
Mid game fights, like I mean, it depends. You can mid game fight for so many things like bunker, forecasts, or even just literally someone like running the open. It really just depends. Like, I mean, you would always just want to go for like a 3-2-1, do as much damage as you can to open up the fight. But I wouldn't, like, if I just saw like a team just like running the open, I hit them like 30 damage and they like box up or something, like, I think that's a dumb fight because you might just lose more than you'll gain. It also depends what you have, where your zone is. Like, you have to factor in a lot of things. Like, if you need a refresh, then, and like, you won't make it far enough into the game to do good without getting a refresh, and like, sure, I guess you could key someone without doing like much damage. But if you're chilling, you can just shoot people, make sure you have search for the game, key if like you hit them 1 HP. But I mean, always open up a fight with like more damage. Don't just like run at someone. Like if you guys see each other, it's kind of dumb to fight because the fight could just get dragged out.
Like, there is few reason why you don't want to kill. Like if you don't get entry damage, is like people are just making like 100 boxes and then you can get third party so easily, right? So like you don't want to give like a third party, or you don't want to like just lose more, as BOLTZ said, lose more than you get. So basically, do a bad investment. If you invest mats, then you want to get it at least back. And small tips: if you see that the guy is building in metal and you actually want to key, then build in brick, because then you will get like he's not using his brick. You know what I mean? Like these small tips
Mhm.
like are gonna like save you like 100, 200, 300 mats all the time. Is it better to just give it up, go front on the mid layer, and keep chopping them until you get chance to take it? No, like to take height in this kind of zones, it's super hard. So the best play is to do to play second or third height and fizz and pump the kid on height. That's the best play in mountain zones, because like you cannot really do the gap strat that I showed you, like about like you create like a gap between back and front, because like on mountain zone, first of all, it's really hard to create the gap because you can easily connect, and second of all, like you're not high enough if you actually go for the gap, because then you'll be like on the mountain side kind of. So it's super hard. Super hard. How do you key that if you need a refresh? I mean, you just try to quick that as fast as you can. Like that's the best way. Do you have a rule for when to pull off a mid-game fight when you have might invested too much? I mean, there's no rules. I mean, tell me if I'm wrong, but I don't think there is rules. It's more like if you see that you're fighting for like 40 second, like 1 minute, and nothing happened except like two donkeys waiting on the right end, then what's the point, you know? Like you're just gonna get third party so easily. What's the best moving zone to go for? It's situational. Like look there, they took it from like first moving. It's situational. There's no right answer to that. Oh, this one is for you. Who is the favorite player that you ever played with and why?
Favorite player to play with. I mean, at least on Central, I've only ever played with like 3 people, which was like, you might not know half these people: Thorzuki's, and then obviously Bryce X. Um, and then I've just played with other people like Rapid. I mean, so far I think my favorite person to play with is probably Rapid. Because we have good vibes together. Like we're friends, we do good, and we're good fighters. Bryce, like I wouldn't say he was fun to play with, but we did good. And then the rest of the people, like I never really did that good with, so I couldn't even say that was really fun either.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
probably Rapid, even Acorn. I mean, we've only played like 2 or 3 events, and it's pretty fun playing with Acorn.
yeah, no, Acorn is a funny dude to play with. Like, to me, like the person that I coach that are the most like the best vibes, I think like Reed when he's like when everything is okay, you know, when he plays good and when you do good fights and stuff, it's fun. I think
Hmm.
Acorn is really fun too. Ritual is like it depends if you do good or no as well.
Yeah,
If you start doing bad, then he's getting upset. That's how he is. So yeah, I think I agree with you. Acorn is actually really fun to play with. He's like a funny dude, you know.
yeah.
Like he's always gonna try to crack some joke or like scream like I don't know, do
He
something
creates
funny.
good vibes, yeah.
Yeah,
And also like an important thing too that like I never really did with like Bryce X, that I don't know. I mean, if you guys even know who Bryce X is, like most people know he's a really shy dude. Like he does not talk at all, and like he's an IGL too. So like in my opinion, I like when my IGL even like over comms. Like I just like when there's conversation. And with Brycex, there wasn't really much of that. So like with like Acorn, even if we like get like 40th or 30th in a game or something, like after the game we'll still talk in the lobby and we'll still like have good vibes versus like playing with someone where there's like kind of no conversation after, it just kind of feels like a little quiet and like the vibes are kind of bad. But
This is so fun. This is so true. Like you guys need to understand how important it is to have like actually good vibes, because like it's carrying so many like games and stuff. Like in EWC, because this is the only like spot that I could talk about on stage. Like the fact that the team had so many vibes and like just laughing all the time and just keep like trash talking the people and all of that. That was so funny. That was so funny actually.
mhm.
Like they were just like, what are they doing? You know, like this kind of comes. You know, it's so funny. Like, what are they doing? Like, are they lost or what? You know, or are they even playing? You know, this kind of stuff, and it's so fun because then it's making everyone like just feeling comfortable. You know, like it's actually so important to have good vibes.
Yeah, 100%.
How do you deal with player who constantly do right hand picks and I always get awareness check? Wait, what?
That's two different things.
Yes, like
But we're like,
yeah.
I mean, if you're still getting awareness check, like it definitely happens to everyone from time to time. You're not really paying attention, but like I don't know, like awareness is just it depends. Like you get awareness in so many different like situations. Like back tarp, like that's just as simple as like putting walls in your tarp. Or like if you're on height, that's as simple as like not looking like backside or under enough to just like make sure no one's lurking, and then like
Mhm.
even getting awareness in buildings is like not having awareness on like okay if there's a chest looted but there's a big here, like like that's kind of just like situational.
Yeah.
But then people do right hand peeks is just like actually the one thing I do to counter right hand peeks that works I think is every time someone goes for a right hand they edit the wall and then they pump and they usually reset the wall, or they'll just have a cooldown on their pump, like they can't just keep shooting. So right after they pump, I'll like swing the corner and then I'll pump the wall, and then that's where I'll like go for a shot. Maybe I'll pump the wall and grab it. Um, but yeah, I mean, there's not much you can do with someone playing right hands. It's really like if you're both playing right hands, it's until like one person makes a mistake,
Yeah, exactly.
and you're kind of just waiting for that.
Yeah, exactly. And for awareness, it's gonna sound like kind of crazy, but the fact that in Fortnite you can die and restart the game instantly, like in ranked or even in scrims or whatever, it's making you. Yeah, we can watch a game after. Like we just answered to the people questions. Like you're not like we answered to your questions. Like everyone has questions, so like please respect everyone like questions. uh, and like when you actually like play like when you play Fortnite, since you can restart the game all the time, then people are like kinda don't care about dying, you know. But the thing is, if you play like a game like CS or Valorant, and then you die and you have to wait until the next round to play, then it's kinda frustrating, you know. So like I think to work on your awareness, it could be something that's help, like to just be frustrated. So if you are aware about everything, then you don't die. And then in Fortnite, that's kind of like it's kind of the key. Don't die. Like if you don't die, then you're chilling. How can I get
Gotcha.
used to my sprint keybind? Well, play the game. I don't know.
Dude, it's just I don't even know, man.
Yeah, that's play the game. Just spam it and play the game. You think it's better to play with someone who is okay but can carry vibes, or is your friend, or someone who's better but not really vibing with? First option, I would say, especially for you guys. How do I get brain deads in idiots to back off when they're king? I mean, you gotta get a beam, or like the best way is to get like timings, like timing shot. Like you just wait and then boom, you know. You just fuck him up when he's like trying to like go for a pump or like pre-fire or something like this. It's working quite well. I mean, if they keep fighting when you're losing, like when they're losing 150 HP, then and you don't kill them, then that's your fault, you know. Like if you get 150 damage and someone not kill him, then I don't know what to tell you, you know. What is okay? Which game do you think is the best to watch? I'm just gonna go to the bathroom really quick.
by the time?
Uh,
Next time? So which game you guys wanna watch? From this. I'm not gonna lie.
no. The only thing you can learn is maybe like where to key. If you, I don't even know. There's really not much you can learn. Maybe just like seeing where like the majority of people are on the map. But even then, the one thing I will like say though is if you are gonna key, like usually the north side of the map has like the worst players, just like in general, high elo, low elo. Like it's just a lot of bad players land that side of the map. And there's dash water like near Grim too. So if you're keen like towards Underworld, it's pretty bad players and your dashes just kind of like get around and kill people
Hey
quick.
boys, I'm gonna start to call you a liar, brother. Like you told me that's probably a high elo game. There is FaZe, Leon,
Dude, I think we're just elo bugged.
bro.
I'm not even gonna lie.
Like
I don't know how it's possible to get like a 43 kill win and then a 16 kill win and still be in low. We're literally like first by this point. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Okay. No, these kids are pretty bad. I actually don't know. The elo was weird. I think I think it's because we were getting 5 minute queues. Like our queue timing was like really weird.
Yeah.
And if you guys don't know, after like a certain amount of time of queuing, they put you in like low elo lobbies or like they kind of mix it in. So that could have been a reason too.
Yeah, they have to recruit Leon. But yeah, like it makes sense. Like the longest time you have like the lower the elo will be because of the fact that like then it's just like the game wants you to find the game at some point, you know? They don't want you to sit there for 10 minutes. It's like there is like an algorithm that's making like finding a game with a bigger range. You know? Like look, like the first has like 216 and the last is like 150. Like it's like a win difference. Like it's so big, you know? Like it's actually so fucking big. Like in a tournament that there's so many players, it's like actually insanely big. Yeah, Reed is on this one. Yeah, but look, like if you look at it, there is like Reed, BOLTZ, the, and then that's kinda and this hand guy. I don't know who if this is the right one, but look, like there's no one like actually that is really good except Reed in this lobby, as you can see. So like, and there's this guy. I don't know how to say his name, but. So who are you with right now, BOLTZ?
Like whose house?
Yeah.
Oliver OG, Reed, Batman Booga. That's basically it.
Oh, in the Reed's house.
Yeah.
There's no more tavern.
Nah, I'm in Tavern's room.
Oh, did he left?
Yeah. He quit,
Oh,
apparently.
really? I
Yeah.
didn't know. I didn't know that he quit.
I don't know either. He didn't make any tweet or anything, but people said he quit.
Bro, the T, bro. This guy is so nice.
Turtle was a goat, bro.
I love this guy. He's so nice. I mean, since West happens, like for these kind of players, it was kind of hard. Nah, not necessarily. I mean, Tavern is someone that is like from OG West, you know? So, like, it's not the same.
Yeah, not many people know about him. He wasn't like known on Central.
Like used to hang out with like Whale, Reed, Rex, Arkham, like high IQ basically.
IQ, yeah. Give me 1 second, I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm. There's like 20-minute left. We finish this game and then we're done. You're gonna late face pad for people that was wondering what they're doing.
Oh, my bad, back.
They secured the pad, so they made sure that they can late face pad. So that's what they're gonna do. They wait for next, so they can land in the other one. Oh,
Yeah, roll that thing on midfield.
what's the benefits? I mean, you can go 555, 200 HP if you're aware, obviously. Into
Yeah.
next, like that's why they do that, because then they can land in the next 555. Like look, like they're just face pad. I mean, they're gonna probably pop another med and then go. Like look, now they just face pad while zone is opening, and they can land on the other one. Like it's so OP, because then they're 555 going into 50-50. And it's so OP.
They're like the most stacked team in the lobby by now.
It's just the same as playing Storm for 5 years. That's the same idea.
I think I might cut out.
I said that that's the same idea as like playing in Storm for 5 years.
Also, like, you guys have to realize these games don't go to heal off too. So like, you could easily just play Storm early if you have to.
Yeah. How are you guys
And even if it-
getting shot? I mean, no one knows that they're doing it. So like by the time that they is like about to land, and people realize, but they shoot afterwards, you know. And if
Yeah, and even if it does go to heal off, like it's fine. Like you don't have. I mean, unless it's like a last game and you have to win, like it's fine if you secure just top 3 because it's opens. But
I mean, being in 50,
I think Storm is definitely underrated.
being in 50-50 cap match with max HP without like losing anything and making sure that you're chilling is definitely easier than just landing an edge and then rotating for next, you know?
Yeah,
That's how you have to
100%.
see it. That's how you have to see it. Okay, so pre-puff is on the next Instago, you see? So this is really good. Like pre-pop phase go insta, you see? Like now that's so easy for them. Pressuring the fire because they got the laser on probably. You got bunker this game?
Probably did.
Oh
Yeah.
no, you got the
No, Island.
The island, so yeah. Using a dash, chilling, the fizz. So now they're front and they're chilling. Still really good match. Like 2k match right now is really good. They have got loot again. Pre-popping fizz on the pool of the next in case of they have to go. Okay. They can stagger that much because they have dashes, by the way. That's why. When's the best zone to optimally use? I mean, the latest that you can, but if you have to use it, use it. Huh? Oh, did you? Oh, someone just joined. Nah, you're good, bro. I was so confused. You're good. You're good.
When's the best zone to use a dash? I mean, you mainly want to save it for like zones like what is it? I think it's like 8 and 9, 8 through like 12 basically. It's like the half
Yeah,
zones at
great.
full max where it's like
There you
everyone
go.
has to rotate. You don't want to use them early. Like
Yeah, you want to use
usually,
it the
I
latest
mean,
that you can. You know, that's like.
yeah.
Okay, they're well scouted. Alright, see like what's up. Probably so that was too established. So that's a really smart. I don't know. Did you guys notice what they did? What they did there? So they did two things. Can someone tell me what they did? They did two things that are really important. Three, two, one. That's one of them, and the second one is something else. But this is actually no. That's not front side fiddle. This is another thing. I don't know if did you do it? I think you did it. Wait, look, DM. Did you do it on purpose? This? Wait, I'm gonna text you.
Yeah.
Is it? Is it? Did you do it on purpose?
Wait, replay it back. We, I'm pretty sure we did.
Oh, they didn't make a box to spray them. I mean, yes, they did, but that's not the tech. Like, look, they did two things. So the first thing, one of you found it. 3, 2, 1. Yes, but there's another thing. Look.
Oh yeah. Right there. We saw they're both fizzing. I don't know why two kids are fizzing, but we saw they're
Exactly.
both fizzing.
They wait. I
And
wanted them to
now,
ban the answer bolts.
that
So
was my bad.
so yeah, like they 3 to 1, but on the timing that they are fizzing, they could have 3 to 1 earlier, but they wait. They wait that they're using the fizz, so they can actually like, so they cannot react. So that's easy for them. You see, and like there, that could have been a kill. So that was really smart. This is this kind of details that I'm speaking about all the time. You see? Exactly. Even if only one is using it, it's still really good because then that's only one that can hold, you know? And he's probably scouting the rotation, so that's the same shit. But yeah, that's the double use it, so that's worse. Oh, rapid. Is it the real rapid in there?
Where?
Oh no, I don't think so. I don't. I think we're getting pranked. Wait. No, it's not. What a drone. Yeah, the edge rotations, but you always want to be on the side. This is something that we already spoke about in every of my VOD. Like you want to be on the side all the time. So Will is saying front, but he's looking back. They're not good I mean, they have okay mats for this moment. Yeah, BOLTZ is cheating on people, yep. So let's see how they don't do better this game, because they should do better, because like now they have everything to do better. So how did they end up bad? What did you do? Did you sold?
Yeah.
Because like they're dying with 11 splashes, 3 medkits is insane. So I wonder what you did. Oh, he sold exactly. He actually sold, and then now you dropped because they see that people are
Oh,
fighting.
I saw the solo, so I wanted to like kill him. Yeah, I knew it was a solo. I wanted to kill him and just take low. And then there I just kind of got awareness. But probably the safest way to take low is just go front side. So that was kind of like a mistake.
Exactly. Wait, is it Whale that edited this one? If this is him, he's
Nah, nah.
if this is him, he's actually trolling. No, that was an A. Okay, that was the guy's wall. Okay, thank God. Because if he's editing this, then oh yeah, that was not. Okay, so yeah, like there they should have went front and then just claim low from front, especially since they have splashes, and then they can just like claim front and win the game. I mean, get top 2 at least. So that's the mistake, but yeah, that's the mistake there. Okay, you guys have any question about this game from 2 BOLTZ or no? Yes, I don't know if I'm gonna upload tonight. It depends if I think about it when I go to bed at 5 in the morning after the Joe Cash Cup, you know? Do you have Reddit on?
Yeah. Credits are still really good.
You think you should prio getting dashes every game? I mean, if you're landing close to it, yes. How do you avoid making poor split second decisions? Like, bro, I don't understand your question. Yeah, I really upload the VOD.
I think it's said like that when I made during the end game. Like, mm, I mean, there's two ways to look at it. You could play like extremely safe. Like, let's say like you're going to that end game, or not even like just going to that end game. But let's say like you just got a refresh, and now you're like cat max, and then you literally tell yourself you're like, all right, even if I see a 1 HP solo on my wall, I'm not editing. I don't want to risk it. Like you could easily stick by a rule like that and probably make it far into the game. But I think like over time, it's just critical like decision making. Like right there, that one decision to go low ground that like sold us the game. Obviously, it was a good play to go low ground, but I just executed it wrong. Like you really need to like think before you go for something. Like
Exactly.
there is like maybe let's just go front side instead. You know, like
Like
it's just
there,
an in the moment thing.
there you just do like a loot check, mat check, and then you look at zone and you press map and you see that this is like top 5 or something, and you just want to stay like front with your splashes, claim front low with your splashes and your mats. If there is someone front already, and if there is no one, then you can get top 2 easily in the game. That's what you should do in this kind of situation. When it comes to rotating with the island pad, how do you predict islands? I know around where it should be, not exactly which one will spawn. But I mean, you cannot like it's you cannot teach that. It's more like if you play a lot, then you will know, kind of, you know, like people like every time that I coach someone in solo cash cup, like every time I'm like, oh, the zone gonna pull there, and all the time they're like, how do you know? Because like I've seen so many games, you know, so I know what pattern is it, you know. But this is not something that you can really teach, you know. It's more like get used to it, and the players are playing so much, then they know, you know. Don't because you cannot go second night. Like what's the point for you to go second night? Because then they need to go up like at least three layers, then look up. You don't want to play second eye. You either want to play low, either want to play high. You don't want to be second eye. Oh, sorry for this crazy noise. That's on me. I fucked myself up as well. Mm-mm-mm. How do you get better at fast decisions like rotating? I mean, I don't understand your question.
Like I don't understand what you mean. Like by playing more and
I
facing
feel like
more
things like that.
situations. Yeah.
It's just like you just have to play the game. Like
Yeah, exactly.
you can't really teach someone how to make better in the moment decisions. Like
Yeah,
the
you
questions you guys are really asking, like you have their own answers to. Like you don't, you just need to play the game. Like it's not like it's not a textbook thing. Like Fortnite,
yeah,
you can play very textbook. Like right no sound. Okay, we're gonna go here for surge, then we're gonna rotate through this. We're gonna hit this ring. You know, you can do stuff like that. Then there comes a point where it's like, okay, well we didn't prep for this. Like, what are we gonna do? Why is there a team here? And then that's where you just need to like just use your knowledge from just playing the game so much, and you're like, okay, now this is the best play. We have to drop down here and then come back up this way. You know, like that's not really something you can teach. It's just something you kind of understand from playing the game.
yeah, exactly. That's like adaptability, being able to adapt to the situations. If you don't have adaptability, then it's really hard for you. You know. Don't drink Red Bull. No, that's bad. That's bad. Like cafe. Like there's so much better things than drinking Red Bull for if you wanna get energy. Eat good food and have a good schedule and do some sport is 10 times better than drinking Red Bull. Bulls, what is your strategy to constantly make it through mid game stack?
um, avoiding mid game fights 100% and playing for objectives like bunker. Like, I think bunker is like the one thing you can fight for, and then you'll still be like, you'll still have time to loot up even if you don't even like win the fight on the bunker or whatever. And then like past that, like zone 5 and stuff, and then onwards is like if you're taking a fight, you're almost gonna accept that like if you lose anything from that fight, you're gonna have to get a refresh earlier into the game. So you have to go into it like knowing you're taking a risk because there's not really gonna be much spare loot left for you to just like go loot unless you literally know like where you have extra loot at. But I would just loot off spawn. I would take early fights because you could always get more stacked. But once it's like halfway into the game, I would just avoid taking fights.
Yep. Uh, I have to start an hour and a half late in the Joe Cash Cup every week. Any tips? Any tips for what? Any tips for W key? Any tips to qualify? Because to qualify an hour and a half, it's kinda dead. But if you actually just no, it's done. That's only 1 hour, guys. We are answering questions right now. Like,
I'm not gonna. You have to. You would have to W key every single
yeah,
game.
like you have to double key at least 2 games in a row and getting like 20 kill plus every game, and then you can qual. But yeah, it's kind of hard. When you fight, idea when you fight or left on 1v2 clutch, wipe out one person as soon as possible, or just counter pumps.
It depends how stacked you are.
Yeah, both of them. Like you just like try to get timings on your shots, and then yeah.
Like if you're really stacked, I wouldn't just take a 50-50 because you could definitely drag on the fight a little. But in 1v2s, I mean, if they're separated, like coming from different angles, just running at one isn't even a bad idea. Because if you kill one, more than likely, like the other person will just play for the card. And you guys will both just play your game out, or you'll just have the advantage. You'll have like all the momentum. Also, Siphon is back now too, so you'll get Siphon. Very good. But it's just situational. Once you're already in a 1v2, it's like the mistake probably already happened earlier in the game. Without a doubt, you have to key your first game. I mean, like, what's the benefit of aiming for top 1,000 when top 50 is what qualifies? Like, what do you gain from that? Why would you ever aim for top 1K? Even if you're the worst player in the world, why would you even aim for top 1K? There's no reason.
Yeah, like aim for like the best that you can do.
Aim for first. That's really
Mm.
aim for first in anything. That's really the best you could do. Why would you aim for something like anything that's less than what you could actually do?
Why did BOLTZ choose to duo with Brycex? How did he know it was the right duo? Well, this one you're gonna answer because I don't know.
Bryce, I actually is I think still one of the best IGLs on NA. Like when he was playing with Chubbs, he got like all top tens, and then he got I think like fifth at Copenhagen. And for me, I was in the gutter. I got like dead last at Copenhagen. I got like 30th in the next Grands, and then the like Grim season or whatever. That's when like Chubbs and Bryce split because they did bad the season before as well. And then I didn't really have much options honestly, but I wanted to play with Bryce. Like the first season of this chapter, we played one duo Cash Cup and we got fifth, and then he dropped me again for Chubbs because he just said like he felt him and Chubbs would do better. And then I just hit him up and we played. I think he's a good IGL. He's someone you'd want if you want to do good in the Grands, but he's definitely not like, if I'm gonna be honest, he's not the most fun person to play with. He's pretty quiet, but he's definitely a cool guy. He's chill.
Yeah, he's just shy, but that's not your personality. That's why. Like for another shy dude, then it's fine, yeah. And you don't have to be best friends with the people that you're playing with too.
I think it's better if you're not friends with the people you play with,
It depends.
but
Depends. To be honest.
depends, yeah.
Sometimes it's helps, sometimes it's making it harder. Because then you take things personally.
That's true.
When rotating or going in style, get shot from the back. Is it not me scouting? Yes. Yes, nothing else. Oh, what the fuck? No, Chucky, you sold. Bad, bad.
Let me watch this.
No,
The criminal.
you went fat, bro. That's all he did. No, you shouldn't key until you get a good key. You get it, then if it doesn't work, then yeah. Okay, guys. I think